Okay, first of all, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is the brand new Marvel Legends wave that just recently came out overseas, and I invested a little money into getting this whole set in one grab. So I've got all 6 figures, truly amazing figures. I love each and every one of these figures. The sculpt is fantastic, the paint job is pretty crisp and clean, and you get a variety of such great characters that you thought we wouldn't get figures of in quite a long time. Well, amazing job. I mean, obviously, this is some of Hasbro's best work that they've done so far, and I could not praise them enough. That said, however, I've got one little problem that I need you guys to heed my warning on, because for those who are the collectors, the ones that like to display their figures in and out of their packages and likes to keep them in on cards and stuff like that, you'll thank me for this later, because I unfortunately had to make the sacrifice in order to figure out that this was going to be an issue, and that has got to do with the Build-A-Figure, which is none other than Space Venom, or Space Knight as they call him. So it's a pretty cool figure. I really do like him. The sculpt is fantastic. The paint job is very nice, just like all the other figures of this wave. And this is actually indented into the plastic, the spider symbol. It is a really nice job. So paint job obviously is going to come out nice and clean. I mean, this isn't something that they just went, psh, you know, painted on and done. No, this is actually detailed. Very nice job. All around perfect. That said, though, upon assembling this figure, I came across one little problem that's pretty much just putting an end to this Build-A-Figure series, at least for me, for the time being, until I can figure out some other method. But it's obviously got to do with the figure being able to, you know, be taken back apart so you can put all the pieces back in the box in their proper places. So, you know, I can display all my figures back in their boxes on my wall like I've been doing with all my Marvel Legends figures. Nope, can't do it with Space Venom. Once you assemble this figure, it's just like the Black Series TIE Fighter all over again. You cannot disassemble it. Oh yeah, sure, I mean, you can pop the legs off very easily, as you can see. I mean, there's not much going on there. It's just a simple peg in a hole. But really, it comes to the arms. The arms, I don't know what's different about the engineering on this figure when compared to all the other Build-A-Figures of Hasbro's line so far. All of them I've been able to take apart completely. When it comes to Space Venom, these suckers are really in there. I mean, I risk breaking the figure, and as you can see, the joint even wants to come out a little bit, so I gotta be careful with this. I'm obviously breaking the figure. That is not a sign of these trying to come out. No, this figure wants to break the more I try to apply force to get this to come out. So it's not working, and no matter how long I've tried doing this, which is pretty much a good hour, taking time in and out to heal my hand because it's all red and pretty sore. But yeah, just see my warning, guys. Once you assemble this figure entirely, you can't take him apart, unfortunately. And as far as I know, this is the only Build-A-Figure of this series so far that Hasbro has done where the figure cannot be taken back apart. Which is kind of disappointing, at least on my terms, because I'm a collector of this kind of stuff. I love Marvel Legends. I love to build up the Build-A-Figures and display my figures and nice poses and all that. And sometimes on collector's purposes, for just that reason being, I'd like to take the figures back apart and put them back in their boxes. And like I said, display them all over my wall, which is quite a bit. As you can see, I dedicated this room to Marvel Legends pretty much, even though I've got a shitload of other things that I collect. But yeah, this kind of sucks in a way. I mean, I love this line. I really do. Amazing figures. Like I said, I've got no issues with them so far. I mean, I'm still, you know, getting all the testing done on these figures. Hopefully I'll be able to review them very shortly, but I just want you to know that if you are thinking about putting this figure together, heed my warning, because once you do, you can't take him apart. So it's a little disappointing, but I guess it is what it is. I'll just, you know, I'll have to, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna try and do. I guess I could try and hunt down a couple of limbs off of eBay just so I can put those in the boxes for replacements to the arms and the upper body that cannot be taken back apart. But everything else seems to come off. The legs came off with no issue, and the head can still pop off. So, you know, 3 parts out of 6, not bad. But yeah, one more time, just heed my warning and be very careful about your decision. And if you're one of those collectors that buys into the Marvel Legends series just to display them in their boxes without ever opening them, well then you should have no problem. I mean, this video was kind of pointless to you, but whatever. This is the one and only Sonic Ranger signing out. Thanks very much for watching this, and stick around because I've got some reviews coming soon and this line is on its way. See you later, guys.